Hello and welcome, guys and girls. This is Belissa Queen here, and this is me doing my very first LP of Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls. This is the package game that includes the first and second Final Fantasy game. At the beginning, you get to choose between either picking the Final Fantasy option, the Bestiary option, or the Final Fantasy II option. But right now, we are going to pick the Final Fantasy option. So, whenever you are ready, press start and select a new game, and let's get started. Okay, so you're going to have 4 members in your party for the entirety of the game. At the beginning, you have the option of giving each of your characters both a class and a name. Now, you get to choose between 6 classes, and the classes are your warrior, your thief, specializes in bare-knuckled attacks, your red mage, proficient in both black and white magic, and the next you have your white mage, which supports the party with white magic, and then you have your black mage, which damages opponents with black magic. Now, if you want, you can have 2 members of the same class in your party. So if you want 2 warriors, you can do that. But we want to... Whoops, sorry about that. But we're going to have a little bit of a variety. So we're going to choose a warrior, a red mage, and then a monk, and a thief. I'm more of an all-out offensive person, so I really want some heavy hitters on my team. And then I'm gonna name my characters the same names that I gave them when I first started playing this game. And I originally wanted to name my warrior Morimasa, which is a really cool Japanese name. I went online for a Japanese name generator, and these were the first 4 that I picked, and they all sounded really good. I'm gonna name my monk Koichi. So I decided to name my characters Moima, Kenshi, Koichi, and Ayano. So once you have finished naming your characters, press start, and we are ready to rock and roll! The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. The seas rage. The earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness fails the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. So there's our backstory right there. After a long journey, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go back and visit our families that we miss so much? No, we're gonna go off on another one, because this is Final Fantasy, and that's how we roll. Okay, welcome to the town of Cornelia. We're gonna familiarize ourselves with the different shops and services. Right now we are inside the inn. It costs 30 gil to stay inside the inn, and as you can see, we have 500 gil inside our inventory already. And next, we are gonna take a look inside the weapon shop. This is where you upgrade your weapons. When your character does a little victory dance right there, it means that they're able to equip themselves with the certain weapon that you have selected. If the green arrow appears, it means it makes their attack stronger. Even though we don't see one right this minute, if a red arrow appears, it means that it makes their strength and their attack weaker. And, okay, right now we're going to take a look at the armor shop. And they only have 3 different armors right now, so we're going to leave for the time being. Next, we are going inside the white magic shop. For magic, you can only purchase 3 spells per level. Your red mage here is only going to have 3 out of 8 different choices, so yeah, that's one of the cons of getting a red mage. You only get to choose 3 out of 8 instead of 3 out of 4 like you would with a white mage or a black mage. But I chose my red mage because he's really good at attacks, and I'm told you already, I'm an all-out offensive person, and we're gonna try and make the most out of our team right here. Okay, so we're gonna make our way to the item shop. This is where you upgrade your items. Yeah, that blue-haired girl will get in your way throughout the entire game. I hate her. Okay, so you have 4 different items right here. We're gonna purchase a couple of those later on soon. Hopefully we'll have enough. And next you have the sanctuary, or the church. You can come here if you want to revive one of your dead party members. Yeah, the inn won't revive your party member. You have to go inside the church in order to revive him. Alright, I'm gonna try my very, very best to make sure that none of my party members die. And as for reviving them, the inn is basically your only means of replenishing your health. Well, besides the usual potions and phoenix downs and high potions and all that whatnot. Now that we have that covered, we are going to buy some items. Alrighty, so okay. I'm going to try and see which ones are the strongest. Okay, the hammer has an attack of 9. Rapier also attack of 9. Staff has an attack of 6. Knife 5. And nunchuck 12. We're going to buy 3 rapiers for our 3 party members. And you're going to have to leave your monk unarmed for pretty much most of the game. If you equip any weapon on him, it's only going to make his attacks weaker, so in the end, it's not really worth it. Okay, so let's see what we got in the armor shop. Okay, clothes, leather armor, chainmail. Can we afford a chainmail? How about the leather armor? I think we are going to go with with 2 chainmails and 2 leather armors. Get that out of the way. Okay, moving right along. Alright, so remember we can only purchase 3 spells, so we're gonna go with the basic necessities. So we're just gonna buy 1 cure for Kenshi, and we're gonna get the 2 offensive black magic spells for him also. So we're gonna purchase fire and thunder. Yay, thunder! Okay, so now we're left with 116 gil, so we can't really buy too many stuff. So we're gonna leave off right here. And when you're ready, talk to this guard. So press the start button and go to equipment, and what I like to do is optimize my weaponry. Like, you could go to equip and then select a weapon in the inventory you have, but if you go to optimal, then it'll automatically give your characters the strongest possible weaponry that you're able to equip to each of them. I'm going to remove the staff. Yeah, you want to stick with your hands there. And then there you go. That's how you optimize. Okay, so when you're ready, talk to the guard. The king truly believes in Liu Kang's prophecy. That the warriors of light will come. That's not the right guard. So we'll talk to the guard behind him. The king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light. Those crystals! You must see the king at once! So now he's going to take us to go see the king. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? Hey, bada bing. Ooh, shiny. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yeah, sure you can. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you not rescue my daughter, Sarah? Is it will we or will we not? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies up north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. None? But I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a sign of my gratitude. Okay, that's nice. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. Sure, King. Whatever. We're supposed to be saving the world, unveiling it from darkness, 'cause we're the warriors of light, not doing mundane tasks ordered by a king. But whatever. We have to do it in order to progress through the game. Alright, before we depart, we have to buy a couple of potions just to be on the safe side. And if we buy 2 potions, we're gonna run a little bit low on gil, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna be splurging a lot throughout this game. Plus, you're going to be earning gil through your battles, so therefore you have to fight a lot in order to earn a lot. Okay, now we are ready to depart. And first, let's demonstrate how a battle works here. You have to set all your characters to do whatever command you want them to do. I'm going to order them all to attack. And this is basically how I fight all my battles. Attack. Attack. Yeah, look how much damage Koichi does. And attack. He did 35 and everyone was in the teens, and it was, see, he's really, really awesome to have in your team. I definitely recommend getting a monk in there somehow. So, yeah, so this game is going to be extremely easy whether or not you've played a Final Fantasy game before. I mean, even the boss... Okay, look, Koichi just punched 60 and everyone is doing 16, so definitely get a monk. I highly recommend it. Yeah, so even the boss battles, their HP doesn't exceed any more than 5,000, with the exception of the final boss, of course. But this is going to be a walk in the park. Right, my character's just gained a level right there, so just keep on walking up north, and as you're walking, just keep on attacking, keep on fighting off any enemies you run into. Shouldn't take no more than 1 hit. Okay, this cave right here, we're gonna ignore it for now and just keep on walking north, and just keep on fighting, and you're gonna gain levels pretty fast. It's not that hard to level up. Like, enemies like this are gonna take a little bit more than 1 hit. Alright, so almost there. Okay, that building is your destination. That is the Chaos Shrine. That is where Princess Sarah is, and that's where we're going to fight Garland. So once you're done, we're going to stay here. Alright, my characters are at level 2. So I think this is a good place to leave off. So next time, we are going to enter the Chaos Shrine and fight Garland. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!